Hi, today I'm going to show you how to make this cute little boot cuff. What you'll need for this project is some yarn. I'm using Vanish's Choice, and it's a weight of a 4. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a 4. And you can always use a thicker yarn if you want to. I just think that this is perfect for the size that I want for my cuff because I want it to be able to fit nicely into my boot. And then I'm going to use a crochet hook size 6mm. You're going to also need a sewing needle, tapestry needle, yarn needle, something that you can use to attach your button. And you'll need some buttons if you want. This is an optional decorative piece. If you want to add it, you can. Okay, so to start the project, of course, we're going to go ahead and create ourselves a slip knot, and I'll show you how to do that here. If you don't get it here, I do have another video on my channel that goes a little bit slower, but I think you can catch on right here. Okay, once you have your slip knot, you're going to go ahead and tighten that a little bit and then place it around your crochet hook. Okay, and then just go ahead and give that a little tug, a little pull so that you have some tension. You don't want it to be too loose. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do a foundation chain or a chain stitch of about 27. Now this project is going to be made custom for my calf. So what I'll do is I'll chain some, then I'll measure it on my calf to see if it fits, and then if not, I'll adjust it from there. And so that would be kind of what you would do if you're making this for yourself. I may do a tutorial showing you how to do an adjustable boot cuff, but for this project I'm just doing one that I would be using for myself. So I use my calf as the measurement. So the actual size of my calf is what I'm going to use. So you'll go ahead and create your chain stitch. And like I said, I did about 26 or 27, and then I measured from there to see if I needed to add some chains or take some away. Okay, and just continue working. Okay, and there you are. So what I'll do now is I'll just take it and then take it off the hook and just measure it around my calf, and I'll show you what that looks like. So here I'm just measuring it around my calf. You don't want it to be too tight and you don't want it to be too loose. You don't want it to fall. So I try to make it, I go more on the side of tight because the project usually gets a little bit more forgiving as you work it. So that's what I do. Now once I have my chain, then I'm going to show you here. You have a bumpy side. Can you see that? And then you have like a flat side. We're going to be working the flat side. So when I go ahead and create my circle, by just inserting the hook into that very first stitch that we made, I want to make sure that the flat side is facing out. That's the main thing, is you don't want your cuff to be twisted. So you just want to make sure that that flat side, you can see it when you're working your yarn, you can see there's a flat side that looks like V's. You want that to be all facing in the same direction. Go ahead and do a slip, do one chain up, do a chain stitch, yarn over and pull through, and then you're going to go ahead and start working in each of those chains along that circular cuff. Okay, so that's what I'm doing here. In the first stitch, I'm going to insert my crochet hook. See it right there? Yep. And you're going to yarn over and then pull through 2. And you're going to do this all the way around your cuff, just making sure that you put a single crochet stitch in each of the stitches all the way around. So I'll show you that a couple of times. See there? We're looking at the next hole. We're going to just directly insert our hook. And then we're going to yarn over at that point and then pull through. That's a single crochet. I do have a video on my channel again on how to do that, but I think you can catch on here. This is a good way to practice some of the stitches that we've already learned if you're a beginner. Okay, just make sure you get it right there through that center. And just like with any project, keep in mind this is usually the trickiest, that very first foundation chain. After this, it becomes very easy. So don't give up. Okay, and just go all the way around. Okay, here you are. I have a couple more stitches there. I'm just showing you that. I'm going to make sure that we get a stitch into every one of them. Okay, I got one more. Okay, and now we have closed our circle. Now we're just going to keep crocheting into every stitch all the way around. So basically we're making like a spiral. So like a, I don't know how to say it. This is a spiral. Just keep going all the way around, round and round and around. I don't mark anything because this is one of those projects that's really just fun. It's not like an exact science. I guess you could make it that, but it's more like about just doing it. You don't have to worry about being so precise. Just go all the way around into every one of those stitches. See there? And we're just doing a single crochet. That's what we're going to do all the way around. Once you master this, you can actually do yourself like an infinity scarf and all of that. So this is a great beginner project to something even bigger if you wanted to. Okay, and I'm going to keep working. And if you've kept working, then yours should start to look like this. And remember, if you've already created one, then you're just going to hold this one up to the other one to make sure they're around the same size. If this is your first one, then you want to do your measuring to make sure that it's, you know, the size you're looking for. Okay, when we're getting ready to end this project, we're just going to do a couple of slip stitches, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So you're just going to keep going, and I have been measuring along the way just to make sure that I didn't make one bigger than the other. Okay, so now let's go ahead and create our slip stitch. So what we're going to do a slip stitch is you just go ahead like you did before. You're going to insert the crochet hook and pull up a loop. Now, instead of yarning over, you're not going to yarn over like that. Nope, nope, nope. You're just going to pull through, leaving one on the hook. I'm going to do that one more time. This is just gradually decreasing our work. Okay, and we're not yarning over. We're just going to go ahead and pull through, leaving one on the hook. And that's what we did. That's it. That's how we end this project. Super, super simple. And the way this yarn looks, you won't be able to tell that, you know, we just stopped it. Okay, now, to finish this up, we're going to go ahead and just cut ourselves a small tail. We don't need a long one. There you are. Okay, and then just pull all the way through. And then we're just going to pull a little tight, and then that's your knot. And that's our cuff. That's our cuff. It's really pretty, really cute, really cozy, and it's a cute little embellishment to any little outfit that you have. And if you live in a cold weather state, it also serves a purpose because you keep snow out of your boots. And that's it. If you want it to be done there, you could be. Of course, I'm always going to do that a little extra, and I added myself a little button to it. Of course, like I told you before, I'm not a sewer, so just get that button on the best way you know how. Maybe check out some sewing tutorials, but I just strung up a needle and then just kind of sewed it through, you know, a couple of times, making sure that it was in good. It was in good. Yep, that's it. And I mean, for me, this is completely a fashion statement. I think it's cute. Be sure to make sure you weave in that tail. To weave in the tail, you're just going to insert your crochet hook on the other side. No, Felicia, other side. Okay, there you go. Insert yourself a crochet hook in the other side, and then just pull the yarn through. And that's just going to hide the yarn. Once you've done that a few times, then you're going to go ahead and cut that string. There you are. Okay, you want to go ahead and cut it. There you are. And that's it. Isn't that cute? I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, now I have some yarn left over, so I'm going to make myself a scarf, and I'm going to show you how I do that. It's a little quick, cute scarf to go along with my boots. But there you are. Thank you so much for watching. This is how it looks with my boots. There you have it. Please like and subscribe. All right, and don't forget to check out my last video. I made a nice little blanket. I want to show you how to do it. Thanks.